right, welcome back to the morning show on the 1st of December. Boss, if you've just woken up and you've just joined us here on ETV, my name is William, last name Lahong. We continue our conversation of observing World AIDS Day, which is Namhlanje. In fact, we're joined again by Ma Dlamini, who is an HIV activist, along with Nicholas Marks and Thobeka Mabaso, who are also HIV and human rights activists. Now, we unpack Face It, a program founded by Phumelele, which seeks to bring awareness for young people born with HIV. We're going to say good morning to you guys. Before ngikhulume na labantu abasha ngicela ke siqale nje ke sivale nje ingxoxo yethu from ekseni besikhuluma ngendaba yokuthi uqale iprogram ye Face It ngoba uzale ingane HIV positive ngesizathu sokuthi nawe unesandulela ngculazi. Njengoba ngiyacabanga ukuthi labantu abasha akusiyibo kuphela abayingxenye yale Face It program. Isikuphi manje?
We actually have a database now. We are sitting at 1.2 young people born with HIV. Social development is
This is 1.2 million?
No, thousand.
1,000, okay.
Yeah. So social development is the opportunity to fund the program, which started from age 18 ukuya ku 35. Ngoba remember, these are young people asabangene ku adulthood. There are young people who face some problems are different, like in a workplace, abanye bashadile, abanye banabantwana, abanye basevarsity. So ama problems, ama challenges about face are totally different than ama challenges are faced by ilaba bancane. So we focus on them, we take them to camps. We are focusing mainly with Gauteng as a whole. So the program it different ngokuthi yona it accommodates other programs that are there, other organizations that are there. You talk about your love life, your Sisonke justice, your gender-based violence, LGBTQI. All the programs are coming together. Because it's important for us as people living with HIV. So these young people who are here, they are part of the program. And this is the book Abaguyo, young people about 25. Tina, as you face it, we're fortunate enough the AIDS Consortium that compiles the book. They decided they want to be part of Face It so that we can actually help them to distribute the book.
And ngiyazi ukuthi bakhona abantu abasha osuxoxile nabo istory sabo sikhona encwadini kodwa abafunanga ukuthi izithombe zabo zivezwe. Isizathu salokho bekuyisiphi?
You need to understand as you deal with young people, you need to also give them a platform as much as they want to talk about status sabo, also they need to be comfortable with it. So umuntu might want to talk about the story sake but not want if face sake ivele at that moment. Our work team as Face It is to make sure we encourage them, we groom them figure to that stage where they are able to talk. Because at their age, you can imagine if social age in yokuthi uthandana nomuntu and udakazi nge-status sakho. So that is our mandate.
Incwadi mhlambe mbukelo omuhle uyathanda ukuthi ube sethubeni lokuthi uzitholele yona nansi young gifted positive. Asihlezi la nosisi uThobeka, who's 18. Drunk people don't normally tell lies. You're quoted la, Thobeka, as saying this. What are you actually wanting us to take from this?
Okay. So the book was written 3 years ago, so I am 21 now.
Okay.
My story, I wanted to share my story to, I guess, educate other young people into sharing their story. That quote is because that's how my mom told me that I was HIV positive. And as I said, drunk people don't normally tell lies.
Right. I get that. And how's it been being part of the Face It program, interacting with Phumelele and other young people who are HIV positive?
I haven't had a chance to interact with Mam Phumelele for a long time, but I have done contribution to Face It Africa with sharing stories, talking to other young people, giving people who are new to having HIV a chance to just communicate and speak with us. And the book gave us a platform because it was just like all young people with HIV coming together and being open, being honest, just being free. It was just very freeing.
I like that, Thobeka. And you're so bubbly this morning. Love your energy. Nicholas, I'm going to come to you now, man. As a young man living with HIV, you were born with this. What has sharing your story with other young people taught you, and what are you hoping young people learn?
Okay, good morning. I feel that speaking about my lived experience has kind of opened me to the reality of some of the challenges young people face in communities, but it has also brought perspective as to the most recent challenges that young people in today's era face, as opposed to those young people who were facing challenges in 1994 and before.
Right.
So I think now sharing my story has kind of brought perspective into a lot of things, and it has educated me again more than just giving out just a story to other young people.
I like the t-shirts that you guys are wearing. World AIDS Day Equalize. What's that about?
Okay, so yesterday we were invited to come and share our stories because that's what we do.
Sure.
And then we then went to that event. It was hosted by one of the organizations funded by SANEC. And obviously the theme this year for World AIDS Day is Equalize.
Sure.
So equalize, it's saying that what does equalize mean? What's being equal in today's democratic society?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a young person living with HIV in the era we are living in.
I like that. Nicholas and Thobeka, ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi nibe nathi namhlanje kuseni. Mampumela, I'm going to give you the last word here. Just as today's being World AIDS Day, I imagine ukuthi these conversations and activism needs to continue beyond usuku lwanamhlanje. Ungasichazela uthini nje ukuthi nje singabantu, whether we've got HIV or not, siphile kanjani?
Ngicabanga ukuthi we are going to talk exactly ngamagama government. We want everyone to be involved.
Sure.
Remember ukuthi ijeni HIV, as much as iphethe thina, iyan-involve nani, iyan-affect nani, as families, as society.
Sure.
So it's important. It's surprising ukuthi even nowadays you find abantu aba still discriminating against the abantu aba HIV positive. We are here. We want you to know us better. That is why it's also important to make sure that young people are part of this, because Tina, as adults who are living with it, it's time to pass the torch to these young people. Continue with the journey. Remember, the HIV I had long time ago. Strategy is totally different. We have social media now. Our organizations need to also utilize that. Be big on social media. Let's talk loud about the subject of HIV. That's why we are also here to say, let's all come together and fight this, because if we are united, we can be able to fight this. Remember, government, if we make sure we eliminate the spread of HIV to zero by 2030. So if you are not united, we are not going to do that. Especially because of these young people. Remember, so if we don't teach them to open up to those people, we are still continuing to spread the virus.
Ngiyakuzwa mama. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi ube nathi namhlanje kuseni. Umama Thobeka Dlamini runs a program for young people who are HIV positive, and it's called Face It. There's a book out that you can get your hands on. It's called Young, Gifted and Positive. A big thank you to Nicholas and Thobeka as well for joining us this World AIDS Day. The theme is Equalize. With that, we take a quick ad break. This is The Morning Show on the 1st of December. Boss, Shalanat.